All right, so the first one's from Danny. Says, Danny, hey Bradley, a client is considering to make a whole new website since his old agency is not giving him ownership or editing permission. How would you advise going about this transition? What are the pros and cons of starting a new website on the same domain? Well, you pretty much have to. If you don't have access to the site for updates and all that kind of stuff, then you're shit out of luck. And in that, you're going to have to create a new website. So the idea there is go like scrape the sitemap, and get all the URLs that are currently there, and make sure that you save those. And then when you go to build a new site, you can either duplicate the URL structure or at least have the old URL so that you can set up redirects from the old URLs to the new ones. As long as he still has access to the domain, that's fine because you can build a new site. What are the pros and cons? There's none. There are no cons at all. I mean, seriously, because if the old site you don't have access to, there's nothing that you can do with it. So just do it. I mean, you have to. There's no, but there are no cons to it other than, once you build the new site, setting up redirects from old page URLs to new ones. If there were any pages that were performing really well, setting up redirects, and if the URLs change, then you set up a redirect. There's a little bit of link loss or equity loss from a redirect. But most likely, if as long as the site is structured well and the content is similarly optimized, it should perform equally as well as it did previously. And perhaps you're going to build the site with better structure, better optimization, so it might perform even better. So I really don't think there's any cons at all because you really have no other choice, right? So it's that simple. Just go scrape the existing sitemap, save the URLs into a CSV file, and then just make sure that you're recreating any pages that had any sort, or redirecting URLs that had any link equity with relevant, valuable links. Remember, if they're shitty, spammy links that are pointing to a page, you can just ignore those. But anything that's got any relevant, decent links, then I would make sure that you either recreate the page on the same type of URL or at least set up a redirect to whatever the new page is. That's clear.